Car Show, you've just tuned into the story of a car that refused to die. A muscle car that shed its skin of stamped steel and subpar handling to be reborn as a carbon fiber weapon of asphalt destruction. And if you have even a sliver of passion for the brutal marriage of history and hypercar engineering, please do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. Because this is the Redline Reborn, a custom machine that is less a restoration and more an absolute invalidation of every limit placed upon the 1970s American coupe. The deep wet luster of that metallic crimson finish, a custom blend often referred to by its builders as sinister candy red, captures the eye first, suggesting a depth of quality that transcends simple paint. For what you are observing is a delicate, multi-stage tri-coat finish applied over a secret that defines its performance. Virtually every exterior panel, from the long, aggressively vented bonnet to the flowing rear deck lid, is crafted from pre-preg carbon fiber, precisely molded to the original lines of the iconic 1970 Plymouth Barracuda E-body, but enhanced with subtle, sweeping wide-body flares. This meticulous, hours-intensive fabrication process sheds an astonishing amount of weight, estimated to be over 800 pounds compared to the original steel structure, a fact that is fundamental to the car's hyper-performance capabilities, allowing the final curb weight to sit below a competitive 3,600 pounds. The decision to choose the E-body platform, the aggressive, long-nosed shape shared by the Challenger and Barracuda, was deliberate, representing an era of maximum style and maximum disregard for convention, a fitting ancestor for a build that ignores every modern engineering rulebook. The silhouette is perfect. The sleek roofline, the minimal chrome trim, what remains is highly polished billet aluminum, and the muscular haunches that barely contain the immense modern wheels. Look closely at the fenders. The custom, integrated heat extractors behind the front wheels are not merely decorative but functional, designed to vent the intense thermal loads generated by the colossal braking system. Critical detail for a car built for sustained track use, not just drag strip blasts. The meticulous fit and finish, the razor-sharp shut lines, the seamless transition between the hand-formed carbon fiber and the polished glass demonstrate the thousands of man-hours poured into refining what was originally a mass-produced assembly line product, elevating it to the level of coach-built European exotica. But the story of any muscle car resides in its mechanical heart, and this car's heart is a firestorm. Tucked deep beneath that vented hood is the legendary Mopar 426 Hemi V8, but not the vintage casting. This is the modern all-aluminum Hellephant crate engine. The 426 refers to its cubic inch displacement, translating to a massive 7.0 liters of pure, unadulterated American rage. This engine, straight from the factory, produces a conservative yet terrifying 1,000 horsepower and a ground-shaking 950 pound-feet of torque. However, no car built to this specification leaves the builder stock. Through meticulous tuning, upgraded fuel systems, and custom headers that snake beneath the chassis and feed the quad-tipped performance exhaust, the builders of the Redline Reborn have reliably pushed this monster past the 1,150 horsepower mark, all while maintaining street reliability on high-octane pump gas, a remarkable blend of savage power and modern control that allows the car to breathe fire without self-destructing. The sound of this engine, a low, guttural thunder punctuated by the high-pitched, metallic whine of its integrated supercharger, is the visceral soundtrack to the car's visual drama, a noise that immediately communicates the overwhelming force contained within. To handle that monumental 1,150-plus horsepower, the original architecture, essentially a relic from the 1960s, was deemed entirely insufficient. This is where the core engineering fact of the Restomod concept comes into play. The entire original structure was gutted and replaced by a modern, bespoke roadster shop chassis. This full custom frame provides a foundation of torsional rigidity that is exponentially greater than the original, essential for managing the sheer twist of the engine's torque and supporting the advanced suspension. The suspension system itself is fully independent at all four corners, IRS, utilizing a sophisticated adjustable coilover system that allows the driver to precisely tune the ride height, rebound, and compression to optimize the car's handling for either smooth highway cruising or flat, aggressive cornering on a racetrack. The engineers also included active anti-roll bars, which electronically stiffen or relax the chassis in real time, working in tandem with the IRS to virtually eliminate body roll during hard cornering, giving this classic coupe the lateral stability of a modern track machine. Power is sent through a heavy-duty Dreamec T56 Magnum 6-speed manual transmission, the ultimate choice for purists who demand a direct, engaging, and mechanical connection to their vehicle's power delivery. This transmission is heavily reinforced to withstand the sustained attack of over 950 lb-ft of torque, sending power down a carbon fiber drive shaft to a custom-built, strange engineering 9-inch rear differential equipped with heavy-duty 35-spline axles and a limited slip unit to ensure that when all 150 horses are deployed, the power reaches the ground efficiently and without structural failure. This combination of hyper-engine, light body, and custom chassis translates directly into staggering performance metrics. The Redline Reborn is capable of rocketing from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a verifiable sub-3.0 second time frame, and effortlessly clears the quarter mile in the low 10-second range. A performance envelope that places it in direct competition with the most elite hybrid supercars from Europe, all while retaining the nostalgic silhouette of a 1970s icon. A car capable of such speeds demands equally extreme stopping power. Peeking through the spokes of the massive, custom-forged 20-inch HRE alloy wheels, shod in sticky Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, are the gargantuan Brembo carbon ceramic brakes. These are not mere performance pads. They are massive 15-inch vented carbon ceramic rotors clamped by imposing 6-piston calipers in the front and 4-piston units in the rear. A system built for thermal endurance and designed to repeatedly haul the car down from its estimated 210 mph top speed without a hint of brake fade. A safety measure that is as much about reliability as it is performance. The careful selection of aero-grade titanium for components like the wheel bolts and smaller suspension fittings further reduces unsprung mass, another crucial fact that improves the car's ability to react quickly to rapid inputs, ensuring the driver maintains precise control even when pushing the car to its formidable limits. Inside the cabin, the theme shifts to a fusion of vintage style and digital utility. The interior is entirely bespoke, stripped of all original plastic, and replaced with hand-stitched Napa leather in a rich black and contrasting crimson double stitching that mirrors the exterior paint. Surfaces that were once vinyl are now finished and exposed, matte carbon fiber trim, extending across the dash panel and the center console. While the dash retains the classic aggressive cowl-style housing of the original E-body, the instrumentation is entirely modern. A fully digital reconfigurable gauge cluster is meticulously framed within the vintage bezels, displaying vital metrics like boost pressure, lateral G-force readings, in-engine telemetry, and crisp customizable graphics. The central tunnel houses a modern interface for the GPS navigation and infotainment system, but critical driving functions such as the electronic drift brake check line lock and the active exhaust mode selection are managed by custom-milled billet toggle switches, ensuring a satisfyingly tactile and analog feel for key operations. The seats are bespoke, high-bolstered Recaro sport buckets, finished in the same Napa leather and carbon weave, designed to hold the driver and passenger firmly in place against the monumental lateral forces generated by the active suspension and wide tires. The Redline Reborn is the ultimate expression of American capability, a nostalgic work of art, powered by the most brutal V8 engine ever put in a street car, refined by cutting-edge million-dollar chassis technology, making it a machine that is both a tribute to history and a permanent fixture in the future of performance driving. Best wishes and safe travels. Wishes and safe travels.